Thrifting ain't easy, unless you're watching me. Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. Halloween is here again, and around these parts, I'm pleased to bring you another round of ghoulish deliciousness with Food Network Magazine. The October 2021 issue having been purchased for $1.49 from Home Base, unique thrift store in Patterson. However, aside from these eyeball cookie sandwiches, there's nothing particularly spooky looking about the cover. Cozy fall cooking, 47 recipes for feel-good food, happiness is a Midwestern casserole, let's make pumpkin babka, and baking something new with Food Network's finest. Nothing really that spooky, especially when it comes to the adorable Molly Ye, the guest editor for this issue and host of Go Meets Farm on Food Network, who I'd like to extend my thanks to. Having purchased her cookbook, Home is Ready and saw at Red, White, and Blue Thrift Store, and you'll see it down the line, and having posted that on Instagram, she sent a couple of likes my way, so I thank her. I bet you'll be grateful for all the scrumptiousness, spooky, and casual that abounds in this issue. So, without much delay, let's savor the moment. We begin here with the Star Diary, highlighting one of the unsung heroes behind the scenes of Molly's Go Meets Farm, director of photography Jamie Prescott. From morning coffee at 5:15 to 10 p.m. farewells to the crew, and of course, Texas barbecue if you're so inclined. He takes us through a typical day of production shooting Go Meets Farm. On this particular day, they're filming almond butter cookies and sick 'em on the chicken sandwiches. Sweet tea brined fried chicken on a buttermilk biscuit. Yum. Plus a pizza wrap party. Plus 4 items to get Jamie through a day of shooting. It's hungry work, but someone's gotta do it. There's also an ad for the Halloween Baking Championship on the right for good measure. Next, the stars off duty. Food Network chefs tell us what they're up to when the cameras aren't rolling. Sonny Anderson, Jeffrey Zacharian, Alex Guarnaselli, Guy Fieri, Cardia Brown, newest Daytime Emmy Award winner in town, Duff Goldman, Lee Drummond, and Eddie Jackson. All this on their day off wardrobe, current TV binge, current books they're reading, what they cook on their days off, social media, fun or work. They pick a side. They also talk about the most surprising pastimes, the last time they really unplugged, and in what scenarios with what things do they feel the most relaxed. Next, a great start to any cocktail party. Ina Garten's ethereal cheese puffs. When friends come over for dinner and she has a lot to cook, she serves the simplest appetizers. Among them, these cacio e pepe cheese puffs. Cacio e pepe, of course, cheese and black pepper. Taking one of the most common and magical spaghetti combinations and adapting them into these delicious cheese puffs. Recipes right here. This is just one of many recipes you can find in the Modern Comfort Food Cookbook, which I have here at the house. If we haven't done so already, I'll take care of that in the future. The remainder of this magazine and the remainder of this video will focus on Halloween party time. First, make it or break it. Turn yogurt into a fun Halloween treat. For better or worse, I'll just call it Halloween yogurt bark, because of all the rough edges here on these yogurt candy treats. It's yogurt with black sesame seeds, chocolate-covered sunflower seeds, and mini chocolate chips and chopped candied orange peel, all in one tasty snack that you can also have for breakfast. Lest we ignore the Halloween Wars ad right here, again for good measure. Stir up some brunch. Halloween is on a Sunday this year, so get the fun started early. While brunch is a derivative of breakfast and lunch, and it's best suited to the weekend, come on, Friday really is the start of the weekend, so there is no guilt if you want to serve these sausage worms, cob-bread hot cocoa cups, this pumpkin cheesecake babka, potato beet hash with eyeball eggs, or bloody berry fruit salad on a Friday. Especially on a Halloween Friday. All the recipes can be found on pages 98 and 99. If you're feeling particularly snackish on a Friday, you can try out these bloody good snacks. Ketchup is the key to these spooky Halloween bites, and for me, there's only one ketchup in town. Heinz. It has to be Heinz. I'm not gonna go all Etta James like they do, and it's a cover version to begin with in the commercial, if you've seen it. But I will say that these bloody fries with cobweb dip, skull burgers, bandit sandwiches, and gory fingers should definitely go down a treat for the ketchup lovers and those who fear ketchup with all their might. What's there to fear about ketchup? Unless somebody mispronounces it as catsup, which was the original pronunciation before Heinz came into town. Ooh, catsup. That's like trying to get a cat's eye and squeeze all of its juice out of it. Oh, God. That's Halloween for you. You gotta be spooky on Halloween. Anyway, speaking of candy eyeballs, how about you eyeball these matcha monster meringues? Grab some candy eyeballs to whip up a batch of these edible monsters, plus the chocolate almond monster sandwich cookies as featured on the cover, the top right-hand corner anyway, and blueberry vanilla monster cereal treats. Paint a pumpkin. Instagram has some bright ideas for pumpkin decorating. No coffee involved with these 3 ideas, courtesy of Carla Cabino of Austin with her eyes on the prize, Sarah Walk of Huntington Beach, California, who scores good points for her decoration, and Jessica Amos-Noda of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, who applies a golden touch to her pumpkin. If you want to dress up like any of these 4 Food Network evidences, Cook Up a Costume has some ideas for you. Costumes courtesy of Guy Fieri, the mayor of Flavortown, Lee Drummond, the pioneer woman, the barefoot Contessa Eda Garten, and Sunny Anderson. For real. Really, the wigs and the caps and jewelry, well, they're the most telling of all of the Food Network personalities here. This football food on white t-shirt, anyone can wear that. But it takes real detail to pay homage to Guy, Lee, and Eda. They really got it down to the details. Finally, who's counting? Guess how many chocolate eyeballs are in this jar and you could win big. First place wins $500. Since Molly A is the guest editor here, following Sunny Anderson from a Thanksgiving issue which I talked about before here, you also get 4 Midwest chefs offering their takes on the venerable hot dish casserole, plus Molly A's 12 favorite cookbooks and why they're essentials to have in any library. All things considered, not a lot of spooks, but a fair amount of them. I give it 4.5 out of 5 claps. You got more than enough tricks and treats to sustain you until next Halloween. Just if you want to give a dose of reality to someone who gets a little too merry for their own good. And yours. Play it safe and have a happy Halloween. Thanks for tuning in. Just so you know, there's no limit to bringing Hollywood home on a budget. Please go ahead and check out another awesome review like this one by clicking here, and make sure you subscribe by clicking here. Until next time, I'll catch you, as I always do, on the thrift side.